What is up, guys? We're back with some more wrestling games roundup, keeping you up to date. You already know on all the latest from WWE games, AEW games, upcoming brand new wrestling games, and more. So as always, to keep updated, elbow drop it and turn on those notifications. And let's dive right into it. Some quick update for Retromania. The game is finally officially available on the Nintendo Switch. They promised it was likely going to be coming out sometime before March 31, and they delivered on that, as it is officially out now on March 30. The Xbox version came out a week ago, and we are still waiting for confirmation for the PlayStation 4 version, so I will of course keep you guys updated. Not a lot of update in regards to the AEW games, but we should be expecting an AEW 2.0 show very soon, which hopefully shows up a bit more of the game and more of the development for it. And over the last couple of weeks, we have been talking about so many superstars that are ultimately not going to be in the WWE 2K22 roster, as so many of them are just being released from WWE, or they're letting their contract expire, or simply asking for their release to leave. But heading into Mania, we have gotten some very interesting confirmation that will be making a return to the game if it's like previous year. And of course, I'm talking about some of the Hall of Fame legends. As you guys know, with the Hall of Fame coming up, that means that these superstars are signing brand new Hall of Fame related deals, which usually in them it includes a deal of them being part of that year's release of the game. And many of these superstars are going to be a big return in addition to the roster. Those are the Great Khali, who I believe we last got to see in WWE 2K15. Eric Bischoff is also part of this year's Hall of Fame, but it does bring up the question whether or not he will be in it, as he's not really a wrestler but more of a personality. Including him as a manager though will be awesome, so I hope we still get to see him. We also got JBL, who we last got to see in 2K18, the British Bulldog, who was last in WWE 2K19, Jushin Thunder Liger, who would definitely be a massive new addition, and last but not least, one of the fans' favorites, of course, being Rob Van Dam, RVD, who we last got to see make a return on WWE 2K18. So that is one huge positive about the Hall of Fame coming up, that out of all of the bad news that we have been talking about, of so many superstars getting released, with this 2021 Hall of Fame, we will be getting a huge batch of additional superstars into the roster. Or at least that should be the case, as that is how they have done it in the past. Let me know down in the comments below which one of these are you guys most excited for. And don't lie, because I know it's the Great Khali. Now onto some other awesome news. One thing that's making me excited about WWE 2K22, and at this point even the AEW game, is that there is more competition around, which is ultimately going to make these games even better, with developers trying to outshine one another and trying to give us the best that they can. And another game that we have been looking at and keeping an eye out for, that is the Wrestling Code being made by Virtual Basement, and today they dropped a huge teaser which we need to talk about. But before that, check it out if you haven't. Monkeying the production, roll it.
My name is Enzo, and I am a certified G and a real one, and you can't teach this. Bada boom, realest one in the room, how you doing? And if you step in the ring and want to go toe-to-toe with Zoe, you're gonna find out that there's only one word to describe you, and I'm gonna spell it out for you. SAWWFD. Slap! Bitch, bada boom.
So as you guys can see, this is a pre-alpha footage and it's simply a tech demo that is running in-game in the Unreal Engine, which showcase all of the following. The model of creation, of course, being of the real one, former WWE superstar Enzo, who've been working close with them for different type of motion capture, and clearly a lot of voiceover work as this tech demo shows off. Also shows off material and shaders, the motion capture, the rigging and skinning, the lighting and the VFX, which again, since this is running in-game, it really shows it off fairly well. I'm pretty sure that is going to look even better by the time that the game comes out. This is literally the first in-game type of footage that we have seen of the game, and it already looks insane. Obviously, it's not gameplay, but it does show us a lot of the elements that we will ultimately get to see whenever we're playing the game. A lot of people are excited for it based on the reply. After 2 years of the announcement, I'm glad that they have taken their time and ultimately been working slowly to show us the best and show us as much as they can. This is a very good initial reveal of the game because as we've seen before, a lot of companies, and no, I'm not just talking about WWE 2K, a lot of gaming companies nowadays end up showing us the game very close to its release date instead of starting all of that earlier on. In regards to all the details, credit to Smack Talk for all of this. He indicated that he was talking to the developers about a bit of a concern, that being the hair, which as you guys can see for Enzo, it doesn't really move at all. So the hair physics doesn't seem to be there. The developers went on to indicate that this is something that they are still working on and that will be making tweaks into the release of the game, which there is no release date for it just yet. But as always, I will make sure to keep you guys updated on it. Anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below of anything that we ended up discussing, and then if you enjoy or found it informative, don't forget to elbow drop it and hit those notifications. Check out any of our other previous videos discussing more WWE 2K22 and more wrestling games roundup. We recently been discussing some mistakes and things that WWE 2K should avoid for 2K22, so go check those out, drop some suggestions, and you guys already know I'll catch you on the next one, so stay savage.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Battle Creek, Michigan, weighing in at 235 pounds, RVD.
Here comes one of the highest flyers WWE has ever seen, Rob Van Dam.
The guy practically brings down rain with his 5-star frog splash, Michael.
And he clearly comes into this match in tremendous physical condition.
Yeah, but where is he mentally, Cole? That's the real question. I don't care about how good you look. If you don't have it upstairs, you're simply not going to succeed.